Welcome, you guys. Let me just say, I'm bad with names. Okay, I'm at that age, and I think it started happening. I hope this doesn't have anything to do with, welcome to the podcast, by the way, the Koi Pond. We're back, and I'm just going to jump right into it because I feel like now I'm at that age. I'm still in my 40s, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm on the line.
Cusp.
I'm on the cusp. Mm-hmm. I'm right there.
Right there.
I'm kind of like what the coyote does when he ran too fast after Roadrunner, and he's at the edge of the cliff, but the Roadrunner's like, me, and is like standing in the sky. Yeah. And the coyote's like, that's where I'm at right now. Where you are? On the cusp of 40.
It probably feels that way, too.
It does. Let me tell you why. One, I can't remember names.
Yeah.
And I mean, bro, I've called my son every name in the house.
Kingston,
Winston, Angie, Dre. I'll even call my son Little Dre.
Wow. That's specific.
Now I'll even give up. You know who you are. No, but it's that bad. Are you that bad?
Oh, I'm horrible.
I can't. And is that an old age thing? Yes. Or has it been a thing always with you?
I've been that way for a while.
Yeah.
But I've also been older for a while.
Yeah, you've always. I don't mean to be mean right now. I've known Andre since 1988. Yeah. That's how long I've known Andre. Andre has always looked 47. Your face has always been high cheekbones. Anyone with high cheekbones in their teens, you're old in the face.
Really?
Yeah, man. Look at people now, like old, like actors in their 40s, and then go look at them like when they're in their teens and stuff. Yeah. It's these chubby baby chubby fat faces, and then like the older they get, the cheeks start to form, and then the jaw gets a little stronger.
I think that's work, right? They got work done to keep them.
No, bro. Let's not. No.
This is the goal.
No. You have no. Stop. No, you were one of the fortunate to have a chiseled face. You were a man.
A young age.
You were a full-grown man. When you were in high school, but we had it. By the way, Henry Foss High School, 1988, 89, 87, 88, 89. Let's just say that. Mm-hmm. I don't think there was a group of men that size in the history of basketball at that particular time. I'm not even joking.
In high school basketball?
I mean, now, these kids are big now. You know what I mean? The food, the fast food, everything's injected with steroids. We were still like, there was... I think they were tampering with food, but not as much as they are now. The kids still looked innocent and young back then.
Kids.
They looked like kids. Yeah. There was a couple of one that you were like, all right.
You've been in high school.
All right, you need to get out. But for the most part, it's like we look like kids back then. You know what I mean? And but you look like one of the counselors.
Okay.
You were one of those dudes. Our team was huge, man. We had so many big dudes on our teams, man. They were all like 6'4", 6'5", just massive men, full mustaches, high cheekbones. Andre had a high cheek. Andre's dark, but his cheekbones are very light. It's like when you know what I mean? Like that, like when you press up against something. Like that's what his cheekbones were pressing up against his dark skin, and he made the light skin.
Made it light right there.
It still is. Every time you smile, it just turns light right here, but it's dark right here.
That's pretty funny.
You've always been dark with light cheekbones.
Yeah.
Okay, but you were a full-grown man at 16, 17. You really were.
Well,
how tall were you at 16?
6'2". I was same size.
You're kidding me.
I've been this size.
What are you right now? You're 6'2"?
9th grade, 8th grade.
You never hit 6'4". You've always been 6'2".
Yeah.
So 9th grade was the end of your growth spurt.
Probably 8th grade.
8th grade.
Yeah.
And you just shot up.
Yeah, I was a big 5th to 6th grader.
You know how scary that is? No, I remember picking my son up in 5th grade. He was just above my waist.
Right.
I'm 5'11".
Yeah.
I'm lying, but I am.
Yeah.
About 5'11".
Yeah,
I was towering over my son. Imagine you in what grade is that? Is that elementary? Yeah.
Yeah, I was in sixth grade. I was
elementary, middle school.
I was 5'11".
that.
So
No, when did you hit 6'2"? 7th?
Like 7th, 8th grade.
That's so crazy to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
you were massive.
Yeah,
You're a man.
imagine trying to like date girls. When
Oh, so intimidating.
intimidating, scary.
You want to go to the prom? What, Andre? You want to, you want to go to the prom, or my mom gave me $5 extra. You want to get some McDonald's at the end of school? What? I'll drive. What?
I'm 12. I'll drive.
You would never get pulled over. You would never get pulled over.
They would be none the wiser.
If they pulled you over at 12, the cop would have said, "Do you know how fast you were going, sir?"
Give me respect and reverence.
And then you would answer him like this: "I don't know how fast was I going." You tell me, officer, how bad was I going? The fuck? Why are you talking like that, sir? Are you mocking me? I don't know what mocking is. Fucking 11 years old.
Yeah.
Anyways, you've been old in the face for a long time.
Yeah, thank you.
When did your physical
Is that a
self?
compliment?
No, not at all.
Oh.
No, of course it is. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Who didn't want to look old when they were 18?
Yeah.
I had a baby face until I didn't get a mustache till like 27. I would get mad. I would shave down and up.
Really?
To try and stimulate. I remember my friend goes, "You got to shave up and down.
Yeah,
you got to like really get the hair thick." And I'm like, every night.
They gave me that trick in high school too.
You didn't need it.
I did need it.
Bro,
I couldn't grow facial hair.
you were.
I
Bro,
did.
You had a fucking Jerry curl. You look like one of the. You look like one of the singers from Ready for the World.
I did. I did.
I
can't even. I wanted to. That's what I wanted to be.
We gotta pull that up, man.
That's what I wanted to be.
We gotta
Melvin Riley is who I wanted to be.
Was that his name, Melvin Riley?
That was his name.
Bro, we gotta pull up a picture of Andre when he was in high school.
Right,
it was
hold on.
hilarious, man.
Hold on.
Full ass
You can pull up Melvin
Jerry
Riley.
curl, just fucking up everyone's couches. If he borrowed your hat, you might as well just call that his hat.
That is true, man.
What is it with?
You had to wear the cap, man.
You know what I didn't understand?
Cap.
You know what I didn't understand is in the 80s when Jerry curls were big.
Yeah.
What was it with you guys not knowing that you were fucking people shit up?
Didn't care.
Was that it?
No, we
Dude,
didn't care.
look at this, bro. That is you
It was
right
part.
there. That's
that was
you.
That was me. Second
Ooh.
from the on the left.
On
there.
the left, second down.
Second down. That
Down. To the left.
To the left. Right,
Boom.
Right there. That was it.
That is Andre.
That was
That's Andre's cheekbone. See how it got light?
That was the look.
That's
man.
all along. That's Andre right there. That's high school prom.
That was the look.
That's sophomore. just bro.
Oh,
this
man.
dude rented that tux, gave it back, and they were pissed.
They didn't
They were
accept it.
pissed.
I'm sure they didn't
because he
accept
didn't
it
pay the insurance.
Right.
He didn't pay extra for the damage. No one did. That was $5 for damage.
We had no idea that we were doing that kind of damage.
How did you not know you were fucking up everything?
I don't know, man. I was young, so I didn't know. But I do have something that's.
Did they really call it Jerry curl or relaxer?
It was called a Jerry curl, and I have something that's going to blow your mind right now.
Yes, please.
The Jerry curl is named after a guy named Jerry. It was his nickname. I can't think of his proper name right now.
Wasn't it
But he
spelled with
was
a
like
JH?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, JH.
And he was like a 70-year-old white man from San Diego.
You need to stop right now.
Pull
My
it up.
head just blew up.
Pull it up.
Are you kidding me right now? Ice Cube had a Jerry curl.
Yep.
Eazy-E had a Jerry curl. Michael Jackson had a
Watch
Jerry
this.
curl. The black dude that owned
Any black dude, yeah.
the black dude from Coming to America that fell in love with
Yeah.
McDowell's daughter.
I can't think of his
Lionel
name.
Richie had a Jerry curl.
That guy.
Where?
A Stony. What was this guy's name? Stony.
Bro, what are you talking about? Where?
He was on The White Shadow. Do you remember that show?
Yeah,
The White
yeah.
Shadow?
Are you talking about the guy that
The
was
second
on?
guy next to Ice Cube, in between Ice Cube.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Jackson.
yeah, and Michael Jackson right there. Yep, that's him.
You know he's a basketball referee now in California.
From Coming to America?
No, the other guy. This guy. That guy.
Wait,
Stony
who's he?
Jackson. Stony Jackson.
He's the guy from Coming to America.
No.
Wait, who's he?
that guy. He was on The White Shadow. Do you remember that show?
I remember the White Shadow.
Yeah. They're two different people.
I love the White Shadow. The White Shadow was a coach that was white.
Yeah.
And he taught. He was a coach.
In the
He was
inner
also a
city school.
teacher in the inner city school. He had blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once again, the white man saves.
Comes to save the day.
Comes and saves the inner city.
Yeah.
That was always the plot. That was always the plot in the 70s and 80s.
Different strokes. Come save the kids, man.
Hey, man, Mr. Drummond, thank you. We were this close to getting Jerry curls.
What would we have done without you?
Crack.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine pitching a show in Hollywood in the 80s. All right, black guys, what do you got? Well, we become successful and we beat obstacles that are in front of us in every episode. All right. Where's the white guy in this show?
Who's the catalyst?
Who's the catalyst? What are our options? Who we go with? Okay, so that's the white shadow guy. I do remember it. He's now a coach in high school basketball.
Yeah, referee.
That's dope. Congrats to him.
Yeah.
And but where's this white guy that you speak of from San Diego?
I don't know if Isaac here would help us out a little bit.
And this is the reason why I started this whole damn thing. Isaac, engineer over here. Hope there's a camera on him, but we can put him in post.
That's right.
But I did say, I'm so sorry. What is your name again?
Yeah.
And he goes, no problem, Isaac, which I should have remembered the first time. Because not that many white guys have the name Isaac.
They don't.
Not too many people have the name Isaac. That is a very 70s, 80s name.
Yes, it is.
Isaac was the shit in the 70s.
Yeah.
Isaac Hayes.
Isaac,
the bartender on Love Boat.
Ted Lang.
Ted Lang was Isaac.
Yes, he was.
And now I'm gonna do word association. So right when he said Isaac, I thought of Ted Lang from Love Boat. So every time I look at Isaac when I come to work, and I'm just gonna see a black guy pointing at me with a red jacket on. The Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another run, and then point the Love Boat.
Yeah, man.
So that's how I'm gonna think of look at all
There he
these
is.
Isaac Newton. Look at all these Isaacs, man.
There's a lot of Isaacs.
Yeah. So if you have an Isaac in your family, just I understand. It was a different time. That's not a name that exists anymore. But those Isaacs are far in between.
I know a young guy named Isaac, a young kid. Well, he's not a kid, but he's 22, 23.
Yeah, that's young.
Yeah.
That's very young.
Yeah, they call him
That's
Ike.
how-
They call him Ike.
Oh, Ike. See, now that name.
Do
I
they
don't
call
know.
you Ike, Isaac?
That's the name of my other show. I'm Ike on Misty and Ike.
There you go.
Oh,
Missy
yeah.
and Ike is a
There
good
you go.
plug. That's how we segue into a plug. But what I'm trying to say is,
Yes.
I will always remember Isaac's name till I die. Till I die. That's all we got to do.
Because you have the vision of Isaac from the Love Boat.
Done. Now,
And-
if I come here next week and go, bro, I'm so sorry, that's on me.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I cannot. Right now, I'm looking at Isaac right now, and
Sure.
all I'm seeing is that bartender from the Love Boat.
Yeah.
And we can do that. Those are little tricks that you can do to teach yourself how to think and remember.
Yeah.
That's how I remember lines in scripts.
You associate it with
I
something
associate
else.
certain words. I take letters out and,
Yeah.
and I give them letters. It helps me to remember.
Yeah.
Those are tricks you do when you're old.
Today on the senior living episode of the pod.
Let me tell you. I take ice cold showers. I'm not even joking. I take freezing ice cold showers, Andre, and you should do it too.
Why?
Well, one, you're 50, bro.
Why?
Your
Well,
face finally caught up to your age. Why?
Yeah.
Let me tell you the benefits of ice cold baths. You ready?
Yeah.
It shocks the system.
Okay.
You ever go into, if you have a heart attack, what do? They shock the system.
Yeah.
Wake up, motherfucker.
Right.
Well, that's what cold showers do to you. You ever wake up and you're groggy and you're out of it?
Mm-hmm.
Shock your system, man. Watch what happens. You wake up, your energy, all the endorphins lighten up.
Got it.
Everything just your immune system boosts up. Your immune system is like, your body's so shocked, it's like, something must be wrong. Immune system, activate.
Ah.
Endorphins, activate. Everything activates because the body's in shock. What's going on? Why are we freezing cold?
Right.
We need to protect the body. That's what a nice cold shower does.
Okay.
And when you are inflamed, what better to stop inflammation than an ice cold bath?
Yeah, it's
Look
like-
at these athletes sitting in ice baths
Sure.
for 30 minutes. That's not humanly possible.
Right.
It's not.
Shouldn't be.
But it shouldn't. Well, it should be. But if you keep doing it every day and train your body, and your body becomes like, used to it and it loves it, because your body does love it. Bro, I got out of the ice shower today, Isaac. Mm-hmm. And I swear to God, I was toweling off and I go, I'm going to go back in. Like, I loved it.
Wow.
I felt so good, man.
Wow.
And everyone should do it, man. Like, if you're groggy and you're out of it, dude, just shock your system.
So is it safe to say that the ice was so nice you had to do it twice?
And that's how we bring it back. That's why they call me D-Nice. I'm telling you, though, you guys, and that should be for anybody. We live in a day and age where prescription drugs are just being promoted, and I don't understand what this is. I talked to my son about it, and it's kind of like intimidating for a parent. Prescription drugs have always been a problem.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But now it's being glorified and accepted, and it's just like, it's sad. You know what I mean? How many times can we blame things on the community or the culture or whatever the fuck it is?
Yeah.
But if there's a little kid walking around calling himself Lil Xan,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You have the responsibility. I'm sorry. With fame there comes responsibility.
I think he did change his name, by the way, but.
To what? To Little Percocet?
But the damage is already to your point. The damage is already done.
Damage is already done, and he's protected by our rights. You can fuck it. That's why we live in this country, and I love it. Call yourself Lil Xan, but make sure you're responsible about it.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's the beautiful part about living in America. You get to do that, but you better have you better be responsible for everything you do. There's repercussions. So get ready for those repercussions. I hope that helps you with your decision making.
Yeah.
Because now you change your fucking name and you have a bunch of Z's tatted on your goddamn face. And once again, I have no problem with people tatting their face. If you want to tat your face, do it.
Right.
But like I said, there's responsibilities. And unfortunately, we have a bunch of adults that take on these young kids like this and let them do it. These star athletes, which I don't understand. I do understand. You get a kid out the hood, 17 years old, and you promise him 10 million and the franchise name. Damn it, give him a role model to watch him.
Yeah. Give
him somebody. It is your responsibility. And that's, they weren't doing that for years.
Right.
And then they were getting mad at the kids, the athletes, because, they're fucking up. Bro, give me $1 million at 17.
Right.
You don't think I'll buy a pink elephant? Am I right?
Yeah.
You don't think I'd buy a pink elephant
at
17 if I signed a deal for $1 million not knowing what tax is? What employees are and what a manager makes and what an agent makes and my social responsibility as being a famous athlete and a role model. You think we give a fuck? I just learned how to masturbate. Real talk.
Right.
I just learned how to masturbate and you just gave me $1 million. You want me to be responsible? No, that's your responsibility.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think
you can't grab LeBron James out the hood and make him the franchise player of Cleveland and not have someone next to him that you should pay for. The Cavaliers, you're the one that invested all this money on a kid.
For sure.
And by the way, this has nothing to do with LeBron James. He was just the first name that went to my head because he's a kid. There's no difference from Lil Xan and LeBron James. The difference is that LeBron James was responsible. He knew that in his name, what I do, it has repercussions. And thank God the Cavaliers protected him.
Yeah.
Thank God he had that. And you know what? He was just a great kid anyways. He was protected by, love. His circle of love was amazing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
From his head coach to his best friends on the teams, you know what I mean? Like he was surrounded in love and it's a reflection.
Yeah. I think the NBA, I think they started a course for kids that, especially that sign early.
Yeah.
To give them like a literacy course, which, helps them transition into adulthood with money. You know what I mean? Because it's needed.
It's very needed.
But in the music and entertainment business, there is none of that.
That's what I was getting at.
I know.
And that's what I'm getting at. You can't be $1 billion record label and then sign this kid and just walk away. You cannot do that.
Because
and yes, you're protected by freedom of speech. You're allowed to, well, the kid's allowed to say whatever the fuck he wants, and that's why we're here for him. That's why we signed him, because we enjoy that kind of stuff, and there's an audience for it. But you know what? There's repercussions,
But
man.
I'm going to present something to you that there's two different industries, obviously, so they have two different agendas, right? So
Yes.
the NBA has an agenda to keep a family-friendly business going.
Okay.
The record industry, I would say, does not have that agenda.
Yeah.
And I would even venture to say it's even more to the other side, because that publicity.
Yeah, you can say it. Demonic. Is that what you're getting at?
Hell no.
Wow, okay. Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, that there is an agenda.
Publicity.
Oh, publicity.
Is the agenda at any cost.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, away from all the rules and the contracts and the laws and all that, one thing you cannot walk away for or turn your head away from is morals.
For sure.
Do you have morals as a human being, as a 40-year-old exec?
Yes.
When you sign a 15-year-old kid, where are your fucking morals?
Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck what your agenda is and all that. There's good ways and there's bad ways of doing it.
I agree.
If you want to dance on the bad side, then that's you.
And like
but remember, you're responsible, my guy.
And like you said, all choices have consequences.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huge.
For sure.
Huge. Look at this kid.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, look, I'm an old man and I'm talking like an old man right now. And I'm sorry, but he's a kid.
Yeah.
He's someone's kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Money makes people change their minds. Money will make you even look at your kid different.
Sure.
You see an opportunity to get out of the goddamn trailer park or out of the hood. Fuck it. Tattoo your face, son.
Absolutely.
Right? I get it. 100% I get that. But remember, please, anyone listening, remember, man, this window in Hollywood, it's hard to keep that shit open, you guys.
Yeah.
It's hard. When you were a kid, tell me your favorite child star. And I'm not trying to be mean, but just tell me. Who was it? I got several.
Right.
And you know what? Windows open, windows closed.
Yeah.
There's some that are still around and doing it. And God bless them. That's why love or whatever it was, getting on the right path, that journey is rough.
Yeah.
But, just remember, man, and the reason why I'm saying that is like, if a kid walks up to me and goes, "Hey, Dad, I want to tat Xanax across my cheek," and you say, "Yeah, go for it, son."
Yeah.
Remember, this window's open for a very small amount of time.
Yeah.
The money is a little small amount of time.
And
what happens after that?
And this town is unique in that way, because when my daughter was maybe a freshman in high school,
Yeah.
I took her to a birthday party of a celebrity's kid.
Yeah.
A celebrity kid's birthday party in Hollywood. She gets out of the car, and immediately as she gets out of the car, there's an Instagram model type that gets out of another car, going into the same exact party. And I thought to myself, like, well, they have to be separate.
Yeah.
Or separated by something, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like, wristband, anything. So when AJ comes out, they give you guys. I saw so and so go in there. Do they give you guys wristbands or anything to separate? No. And she's 15 at the time. So
get that.
This town is really unique in that way, where they'll allow the mingling, and so like you start not to be able to determine where you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? Everything's not age appropriate here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's such a great point. And I don't even want to, this is how bad it is right now. I don't even want to elaborate on it.
Yeah.
Because then it comes off that I'm making excuses.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Because, like I said, the kids are older looking now. And we live in a town where they know that. And you're not being responsible. You can't let a kid come in. Dude, unfortunately, we live in a time. I'm not even going to talk about girls. I'm going to talk about guys.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah.
I know some 17-year-old kids that look 23 right now.
Yeah.
And that's the times we live in right now.
Yeah.
Like I told you, I don't know if I told you this, but my son rented, no, it wasn't with you. It was in another podcast, but Little Joe, you know what I mean? Fake ID, who didn't have one at our age?
Right.
I had one, you had one, we all had one.
Right.
They're easier to get now, bro.
Sure.
When I did it, mine looked fucking fake.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
My son looks like he's had a job for 20 years.
Right.
That's what his ID looks like.
Right.
But his friend and him rented out an Airbnb to throw a party on Hollywood Boulevard.
Wow.
I didn't know about it, but
Yeah.
I'm at that point now where I tell my son, I want you to tell me everything, and I will never get mad at you. I will get mad at you when you make the wrong fucking decision. That one was a bad decision.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can't get mad at you now because nothing happened. But I'm hoping that you know
Yeah.
that when you do fuck up, bro, it affects all of us.
All of us. For sure.
Like I'm in a situation right now that your decision can take everything away from me. So
And
you
him.
And him.
Yeah.
So he needs it. And I tell him that all the time. Your wrong decision is a decision you're making for all of us. So remember that. You're going to take a lot of us away from something that I worked a long time for. And I instill that in his head. And I also tell him, bro, you get drunk, we all get drunk. I'm not going to sit here and act like we don't get drunk. I'm not going to sit here and act like my son doesn't get drunk, because there's going to be parents that are watching this right now going, oh my God, how can you support that?
Yeah.
Just telling him that is wrong. You know what?
Right.
Where were you when you were 17?
Yeah.
Bullshit, bro. I used to polish off 40s, bro.
Yeah.
But you remember Old English, Old E's?
Do I?
You know how many fucking bottles of disgusting Old E I used to hammer down?
For sure.
Bro, in the freezing cold
Yeah.
rain, man.
Yeah.
I used to, and we used to get it from, you have to write Old English. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah. And you would get it. You know what we did? There it is. Oh my God, that's a nightmare right there. That tastes like shit. Imagine being a 15-year-old kid standing out front of 7-Eleven or whatever, and you got like $5 that's supposed to be your lunch money.
Right.
And you go, hey man, and then we all pile up, right? Like 4 of us got about $20. Just get us like 3 or 4 oldies and you can keep the money.
Yep.
Every now and then we get a creepy dude's like, I'll do it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. That was the staple.
Yeah, that's how we got our liquor.
Yeah. But there was actually a store on 12th Street in Tacoma that
Yeah.
the owner would sell to us anyway. So he didn't care. He didn't give a shit.
Oh God, I don't even want to go in on that one, but because then it gets bad.
Yeah.
But that's what I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and my mom didn't know. And if I told my mom, you don't think I got a stick to my head?
Yeah. I mean, the best you could do now is try to teach responsibility.
Teach responsibility. I told him what happens. I also told him this, bro. I'd rather you call me dead ass drunk. Shit-faced drunk, Joe. Call me wherever you're at. I don't give a fuck if we're 40 miles away, Joe, and it's 2 a.m. Call your dad.
Yeah.
And this is my agreement with him. And I hope a lot of parents listen to me, because this trust right here that we have is amazing. You know what I mean? And not only that, he doesn't even do it, because I think that's the whole point about being a kid, is doing it because someone's telling him that he said no. My dad said no, fuck that, let's go.
Yeah.
Now it's like, yeah, do it. Just call me.
Yeah.
And here's my agreement with him. You call me anywhere, anytime, and you can be dead. You can be hovering over something, throwing up. I will pick you up. I'll put you in the back seat with a pillow, whatever it is that you need. I'll take care of you. And the next morning, just know I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
But we ain't talking about it. And I ain't yelling at you. I'm not going to wake up and go, you, what the fuck? None of that. Just remember this conversation right now. Your dad is very, very disappointed in you.
Right.
Because it was a bad decision.
Sure.
Remember that.
Yeah.
And you brought my trust down. But I'm going to be so happy because I got you and you're safe.
Right.
And then he's like, how about if I caught Uber? Hell no.
Right.
I don't know who's in that. I don't know who's driving. Okay? I don't know who's driving that car. But if you pass out in the back of that seat, I don't know what that person could do to you. Or better yet, kick you out because you're asleep.
Yeah.
And just dump you on the side of the road. Then what happens to you? That dude has no responsibility to you.
Sure.
So please call me.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was long-winded. I'm sorry, but that's where it's at with me.
Yeah. Well, and I just, again, to your point is about accountability, and that's you kind of taking some accountability and responsibility for your son's actions.
Yes.
In a way, because now you're kind of collaborating with him on what his actions should be.
Yes.
You feel me? Like, but there's a lot of adults, to your point earlier, is that they're not taking any accountability. So again, you have things that are being promoted.
Yep.
Prescription drugs, for example.
It annoys me.
And the thing is, and part of that is because prescription drugs are quote unquote technically legal.
Yes.
That
but they're not.
They are not for recreational use.
Not for recreational use. And how they get these prescription drugs.
Right.
A lot of people go in, got some elderly family members, just grabbing some prescription drugs just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Because they know that there's kids in the family that want it. Mm-hmm. There's some, that we all know.
Or they get them, they can sell them. It's
So we all know the ins and outs, man. Yeah. We all know the game. We all know the hustle.
Yeah.
We get it. But, bro, there comes a time, like, okay, and no disrespect to the cat that you showed me from White Shadow. What's his name?
Ken Howard.
Howard.
Oh, no. Stoney Jackson.
Stoney Jackson. God bless him. You know what I mean? He's living a beautiful life. He's doing things for the community. He's, you know what I mean? He's a ref for high school games. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. And he had a beautiful life in his 20s and stuff. You know, he was an actor back then.
Right.
Imagine if he made horrible decisions. Like, look at these kids now. They got tats of like, I seen tattoos of clowns on their face and ice cream cones and whatever it is, man. That's a lifelong decision. You can do it. I'm glad. God bless you. Do it. But to have a bunch of Z's on your face and crying and all that, imagine when you're 40 and you just wanted to be a high school basketball coach.
Yeah. Yeah, you had better be secure in whatever
job
that got you to get those tattoos.
Yeah, whatever it is you want to do.
You better be secure in that shit.
Do it. That's you.
Because
Put 21 Savage up there, man.
Because you got to own that.
Look, 21 Savage got some good ones, though.
Look at Post.
Look at 21 Savage. Look at this. Look at that. And this dude, by the way, man, this guy's killing it right now.
But he's a multimillionaire in this game.
No. I don't care about his money.
No. But my point in that is saying that if you, that's what I was saying, is if you feel like you're going to be secure in whatever lane you're in, and that's the image of the lane you're in, by all means.
Yeah, I love 21 Savage.
But if
this guy's killing the game, and he is a multimillionaire, and a lot of these kids are.
Okay.
But like I said, this dude knew this is going to be me for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And go ahead and put that cross in the middle of my head, which is fine. You know what I mean? You never know. 40 years from now.
As he would say, it's a knife.
Hey, look, you got a cross in the middle of your forehead. Who knows, 40 years from now, you find God, you walk away from rap, and now you're the baddest altar boy, dopest pastor, whatever. The tat is fitting. No, but this dude's killing the game. His last album crushed.
Crazy.
It did crush. It is he's got dope. The Morgan Freeman runs in between.
Dope.
It is got to be probably album of the year right now.
Yeah.
I don't know who else is. Yeah, there's a reason why Drake is behind this guy.
Yeah, and he's
really. You know what I like about 21, and I'm not gonna. All the mumble and all that. And I love it all, you guys. I love I think Lil Uzi is on some next level stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I love Future.
Yeah.
I love oh man, God, who else do I love? Party Next Door.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of young cats. Migos. Mm. I think I'll always love the Migos, and I love them all. What I love about 21, my son gave it the best. My son gave the best description of 21 because my son loves 21. I feel like, yes, those guys are in a genre.
Right.
They're in a genre. All of them. Lil Uzi and
right.
Migos and Future, and they're dope. They're killing it for that genre.
Right.
I feel like 21 has, and this is what my son said. He goes, Dad, you know what I like about 21? He's got that old school vibe and that old school street gangster mixed with that new
exactly
mumble, but it's not really mumble because you hear everything he's saying.
Exactly.
But it's like that flow and And I was like, that's the perfect description.
That's pretty sharp.
Like he hit it on the head.
Yeah, that was pretty sharp at Joe too. Because when I first heard 21, I heard the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I heard like I felt like a 90s feel.
Yeah.
Just in his gangster, but a new
yeah. And like you believe him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the one I believe.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the new gangsters where I'm like, all right. And the Academy Award goes to first and foremost, I'd like to thank my mama. Like, slow down, yo.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Okay. But this one I believe.
Yeah, for sure.
And I also liked it when he
man.
said, I don't wear gold chains. I don't need to buy watches.
Yeah.
He was like, I invest my money.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put that stuff on my chest. You know, and what's funny is now that I'm saying this, and I'm pretty sure everyone else has heard him say this, but now that I said this, you're gonna look at 21 a little different. Because he's the only one doing that, Dre.
And I'm glad you said that because it kind of circles back to your original point about the accountability.
Yes,
because he also, I think if I'm not mistaken, he started a financial literacy class.
Yep.
And that is what it's all about. Mm-hmm. When you get yours, he got his now, and now he wants to teach people how to keep it and keep it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep it.
That's what's up, man.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up, bro.
Like, hey, look.
Especially in I'm sorry not to cut you off, but especially in our community, like we need that.
Okay.
We need that because, and I'm going to say why.
Yeah,
I'm going to say why. Because of what he's saying about gold chains and the car and the this and the that, the things that are disposable.
1,000,000%.
You know what I mean?
Disposable wealth. Depreciated wealth.
Sure, and we
serves no purpose.
We spend a lot of time doing that because I made this point to my wife the other day about cars, right?
My sister.
And I have no problem with people with nice cars or anything of that nature. But if you can
speak directly to me,
if
that's fine.
If you can afford it, go get a Porsche if you can afford it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go get a Jeep and throw it away if you can afford it.
Yeah. It's fine. Tesla.
And a Tesla.
That's fine.
Let's get back on track.
Yeah. Let's get back on track.
My point is that a lot of times in our community we go get a nice car before we get a home because you can't pack up the home and carry it around and show it to people. The car you can drive around, you can pull up, and that is part of our culture.
I love you for saying that and recognizing that, and the reason why is Ruben Paul, beautiful comic. One of my favorite comics out there. Go look him up. Follow him. Go see him when we open up and start opening up these comedy clubs. Please go see Ruben Paul. But anyways, I had this discussion with Ruben Paul. And that's him right there, Ruben Paul. So funny. You met him, Andre.
I've not.
You haven't? No. He was at the Forum.
Okay.
When I was there. And this was a conversation that I was just basic conversation, right? And it was about gold chains. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't being a dig.
I love gold chains, by the way.
I know. And no, but I'm talking about the heavy hitting.
Yeah.
You know, the hollows. You know what I mean? The hollow ropes.
Yeah.
And the links. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that ghetto fab shit, right? And I was just like, why is that such a significant thing with the gold piece? Why the Jesus piece with the diamond eyes? Like, what is that? Like, every time they make it, they got to have the Jesus piece. And it's like, I mean, I just can't wear jewelry. Mm-hmm. I mean, I love my watches, but on my neck, I can't.
Right.
But I didn't understand the 15 chains and the blah, blah, blah. Just explain it to me. And what he did is not only did he explain the reason behind that, but I also identified with it.
Yeah.
I had no idea how relatable that shit was to my family as it was to his.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what Ruben Paul said to me. Ruben said exactly what you just said. It's our culture. Mm-hmm. When you're when you come up the way we came up, or we didn't have much.
Yeah.
When you live in the hood and everyone's broke, I don't know why I'm giving him this voice. He doesn't even talk like that. I don't know why I'm presenting Ruben Paul as Damon Dash. But he did say, he goes, when you come from the hood and you come from nothing.
Sure.
and you have the whole world calling you a certain something, and you feel oppressed when you get a little bit of cheese to show the fucking world that I'm not any of those, I'm wearing that motherfucker on my neck.
That's right. That's right.
I'm going to wear that gold ass Jesus piece. Because one, I love Jesus, and two, I can afford Jesus.
Right.
Look at this shit.
Look what the fuck I got.
I'm broke at home, but you don't know that.
Right. Yep.
I'm going to walk around broke.
Yep.
And I'm going to show you why I got this shit on my neck.
Yeah.
I make more than you. How? Look at my fucking neck.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's real talk.
It's real.
Get every Filipino immigrant. Get every fucking Filipino immigrant that lives here. The ones that came from the Philippines to try and start a family here. Look what the fuck they're wearing. Mm-hmm. Look how much gold is wrapped on my mom's body.
Yep.
When we had nothing, when we went out to eat at Red Lobster and just trying to scrape up on a Sunday, my mom had every fucking gold piece on her body.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking, bro.
I believe you.
She would make Slick Rick look stupid, man. She would have 6 bot chains. She had just always gold.
Yeah.
My mom, every time my mom had a little bit of money, and by the way, these gold pieces weren't like $1,000 a chain. My mom would just dump like $99 on a thin chain just to have it.
Yep.
And then she would say, "That's an investment, Joseph. It will always hold its value." No, it doesn't. You got to find someone that wants a fucking Jesus piece. And then you got to sell it for less than what you paid. It's not an investment. What are you talking about? And then you got to hope to God no one rips it from your neck.
Right. Yeah.
But anyways, my mom would have it all on her wrist, all on. Just look at it. What that is, it's the same mentality, man. When you come from poverty, when you come from nothing, and now you have an opportunity to show.
Yeah.
And it's not even yes, it is to impress the people that aren't Filipino. Just to show them like that. Look, I made it in your country. I made it.
Yeah.
But it's also to show it's more to show
your own people.
Your own people.
Yeah.
You're still there? I'm 7 chains in already. I'm 7 chains in, and I have a 2000 Mercedes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
And nothing wrong with that.
There's not.
There's
not
nothing wrong with that. So, anyways,
but the longevity of money, you better make sure that you're
better make sure. And I loved when 21 Savage goes, "I ain't wearing that.
Yeah.
I don't need a gold watch iced out.
Yeah.
I don't need gold chains.
Yeah.
Stop leasing your life, you guys. You know what I mean? When you come into some money, man, dude, that it is not with you. Remember that, especially in the entertainment business, man, you got a lot of people to pay for. It costs money to make money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No
The
doubt.
more money, the more problems. If you don't know, now you know. It's real talk.
Yeah.
That was real lyrics from that dude, man. Listen to him. Like, dude, invest your money, man. The first thing, I'll say it right now. Tia Carrera said it to me. I'll say it right now, live. When I invested in my condo, I thought I made it.
Yeah.
You know, I have a condo.
Yeah.
I'm done. My son's gonna be happy. Daddy got a place to live. We don't have roommates anymore. And then Tia goes, "Did you pay it off yet?"
Yeah.
My manager kept telling me, "Don't pay it off, man. It's good tax write-off." Tia was like, "How about when the work stops?
Right.
Can you pay it?"
Right.
I swear to God, she said that to me, and I was like, "No, I can't pay this with Nordstrom Rack money."
Yeah.
Dude, it was my goal to pay that shit off.
Yeah.
Pay it off. And then when I paid it off, my son was like, I was about to get a car because I'm addicted to cars. By the way, cars, no matter how many cars I have, don't get mad at me. Okay. Cars are just, this is how you look at a car. A car is just a long Uber.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yes.
Do you want to Uber every day or do you want to have your own Uber waiting for you all the time, 24/7?
I never thought about it that
because
way.
that's all it is. It's not an investment. It's not a necessity. Well, it is a necessity, but you don't really need it. You really don't. It's a luxury that you have. But here's the benefit of being in the entertainment business that Andre and I and Isaac have is we get to write that expense off.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful write-off. But if you buy the car, you can't write it off.
Right.
You have to lease it. So every 3 years, I have a new car. It's my car. I get to do whatever I want with it.
Yeah.
If I go over my miles, I don't care. It's all a write-off for me. So that's why I have my new car. Cars are just going to be cars. It doesn't matter where you live. It's a bad investment. Don't buy it. You don't need it. If you can find a way to write it off, lease it, whatever you can do.
Yeah.
That's my best business advice to you. But I will say this. Your house,
yes,
find a way to pay that shit off. If you come in like 21 Savage, man, you got all that money, first thing you do is buy that house.
Yeah.
Pay it off. Because they can't take that away.
Right.
That's my house.
Right.
Worst comes to worst, I guess I'll lease it out.
Yeah.
But guess what? I just made more money.
For sure.
You lease that thing out for a couple years, guess what? You sell it, all that money you made off the lease.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no better profit margin than real estate. I'm sorry.
For sure. That land is always going to be.
It's always going to be. It's always going to make you money.
Yeah.
It's a great write-off. Man, I'm going long on this one. I'm sorry.
No, man. People need to hear that though.
Yeah, you know, but what we were getting at earlier is the responsibility.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this prescription drug thing, I know I'm going back to that. You know, now it's looked at and glorified. And I don't get it. It's scary. Because I don't like prescription drugs.
Right. Me neither.
You know, I have my tooth worked on. And here's a perfect example of why natural health is real. Mm-hmm. If you can find a way to cure shit naturally, do it.
Yeah.
Holistic, right?
Yeah.
Holistic doctors, they help you find that, whatever.
I think, yeah.
Am I right, Isaac?
Holistic, homeopathic.
Homeopathic?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Instead of the Western medicine, right? I guess Eastern medicine is very natural too, right?
Sure.
So anyways, what I'm getting at is, here we go. We'll pull it up. Holistic. Yeah. See, medicine with the earth, right?
Sure.
Man, you ever find a tribe or you ever find a tribe living off the land?
Yeah.
I mean, just be honest. What are they suffering from? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
I bet you they got a cure for anything if you live on that land with them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You got a headache, they probably grab some deer shit, stick it on your temples, you eat some cherry broth, eat the stem. I'm just making shit up, but I guarantee they'll find a mixture from the earth and make it and cure you.
Right.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because the reason why prescription drugs scare me is I had a root canal, emergency root canal yesterday. They ripped out all 3 nerves out of my molar back here, and ripped it out last night. And before I came here, I was eating and I forgot that I just had work done, and I was eating chips.
Oh no!
And I started pounding and crunching and crunching and crunching on the left side of my mouth. Bro,
we're all wincing.
Immediate headache, immediate pain on my left side, just like, and then I was just like, fuck, I forgot that was drilled out.
Right.
And of course my ibuprofen wore out from last night. The numbing, you know, he shot me up 6 times on my mouth. That's kind of worn out now. Now the real pain is setting in. And when I sat down before we said you're on, I was like, my head was like, oh God, was I not?
Yeah.
And why am I not talking about it right now? Because the natural adrenaline that's running through my system right now has made me forgot about my mouth.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. When I go back into my car and I start relaxing and my heart
cry.
rate
You're gonna
comes
cry.
down, it's I will. But what I'm saying is naturally you can conquer shit.
No, for sure. For sure.
And that's why prescription drugs scare me. That's why, look, I'm even lisping. But that's why when he offered codeine for me, I was like, no, I'm good, man. He's like, oh, but it's really going to hurt. I'm like, well, that's your body telling you that it's not right. That's what pain is. Right. If you don't have pain, how do you know it's broken? That's why all these football players, you know, and I don't want to call anybody out, except for, what's his name? He played for, he was a linebacker for the Bears. Urlacher. He came out and said it. He was addicted to that Superman drug that they used to administer in the NFL. I don't know if it's illegal now, but they used to line up for it every game with their asses out.
Yeah.
All of them got their pants down. Let's go, bro. Let's go. I ain't about to get taken out the game tonight.
Right. Right.
Shoot me. Boom. Shoot a Superman drug. They don't even know if their femurs broke. They're going to play.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he said it. He came out and said it. And they go, would you ever do it again? Knowing what you know now? He goes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Because that's what the pressure of being famous,
trying to maintain the
and
career.
money,
Yeah.
and feeding your family.
Yeah.
You know, those guys, unfortunately, the NFL has this thing where you can get fired tomorrow and they don't owe you any of your contract unless you're franchise guy or whatever. But if you're Joe Schmo up on the line, you better hope to God you don't crack your ankle.
Right. Right.
I mean, we all saw what happened to, what is his name, Dax? What's his guy's name?
Dax.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Dude was gambling on himself. They offered him 5 years, 100 whatever million.
Right.
He said no to it because he felt he was worth more, and he was.
He
was
and
worth.
Yeah.
And he gambled on himself. He took a 1-year deal, and that's why he was crying when they were pulling him off. Because he knows right now this could be the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how cutthroat the NFL is.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why that drug is just, and I get, hey, look, man, I ain't trying to call nobody out. This is something I saw on a documentary, and I'm no, I'm just trying to cover myself. I'm trying to cover my ass, right? Because I love the NFL. I ain't calling nobody out.
Right.
But what I'm saying is there's a lot of pressure being at that level. That is the highest level and the most dangerous sport. The most dangerous sport.
Sure.
I see these guys get cracked and get up, and I don't know if they're really getting up, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you going to get hit by a dude that's 260 pounds and knows how to hit somebody, fully armored, and cracks you when you're not even looking, and then you get up and then point for first down? You ain't there. You're not there.
Well, because it's just like repeated car crashes
Yes,
over
bro,
and over
but it's
again.
also an act. Because I heard, who said it to me? No one said it to me. I heard it in a documentary that if you wince or make that grunt, they know they got you.
Okay.
It's just like a lion, dude.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like a lion, man. When two lions are roaring at each other, they're inside. They're both like, please don't hit me.
That makes sense.
Please don't bite my mane right now.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But I'm a roar. I'm a roar till we have to fight.
Yeah.
That's what that shit is, man.
It's a gladiator sport.
It's a gladiator sport. But yo, that's the dangers of prescription drugs, man. Pain is needed. How the fuck do you not know? Don't numb the pain.
Yeah.
That's why headache. That's why Tylenol and Excedrin is one of the. Did you know it was one of the top 10 poisons?
No.
Did you know that Tylenol, Excedrin, and Bayer, or not Bayer, but those headache medicines, top 10
Damn.
in poisons?
It's crazy.
Do you know what that stuff does? We've been taking Excedrin our whole lives. I'm never going to get an Excedrin endorsement. But look at it. It's one of top 10 more items. It's the ingredient that the active ingredient in Excedrin is top 10 poison. And the thing is, no one ever asks, what's Excedrin? Well, when I take it, man, if I have a throbbing headache, I take Excedrin, it's gone. Well, guess what, you guys? It didn't get rid of your headache. Do you know what it does? It numbs your brain. It numbs your brain so you don't feel the headache. Then you're supposed to hydrate. That's the number one rule to taking this medication, because they go, oh, you need to take a lot of water to flush that poison out. No, it's because you really need to hydrate.
Yeah.
That's probably why you have the headache.
Have the headache
but no one wants to drink a gallon of water. We want that fucking headache gone now. So give me a glass of water and 2 Excedrin.
Yeah.
And then you drink 8 glasses of water, which is what you're supposed to drink all the time.
Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I had a couple, like a close call with like prescription drugs.
Is it top 10 or top 40? I don't know. Who gives a shit? All I know is it's a poison.
I was
Look at Isaac.
I don't. He's still searching.
He's still searching.
Okay, go ahead. But water calculator.
But what I was getting at is, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Let me just finish this.
Yeah.
Is that cool? No, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying I had an injury. And I was taking. I think it may have been. It was either Percocet or what's the other one?
Say it, man.
Vicodin.
Yeah,
Vicodin.
Say what you were addicted to, Dre. Vicodin?
Yeah, it was
Perks?
Vicodin. Yeah. So, I was like, I'd like to get going.
Oxy? You're on that Oxy?
A little Oxy. A few days in, I started feeling like when I wasn't taking it, 4 or 5 hours would go by.
Yeah.
and I'd get like anxious and
Anxious,
antsy,
yeah.
and antsy, and I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I was like, holy shit, this is the start of an addiction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because now what happened is, like I said earlier, you shock your system, right? When you shock your system, your body naturally defends. It's defense. It's war.
Yeah.
There's war on the body. Let's protect it.
Right.
So when you shock the system with cold water, everything naturally comes out to protect it. But when you stick some other dude in there, in your body, like, well, no, you guys, here you go. I got it. Yo, you guys, go back to wherever it was, man. Endorphins, go back to sleep. Everybody go back to sleep. I got it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then what happens? When I got it guy leaves and you're still in pain, well, everything's still back in the cut.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he said he got it. We're good.
Yeah.
We'll chill back here, man. He got it, right?
Right.
They take a peek out the door. Well, he's got to be in there, right? He's probably working hard because this is awful pain. So he's probably working real. We'll chill. We'll chill.
Yeah.
Goddamn, where is he? Is there a direct line?
Right.
Now they're calling for him. That's the addiction. Now you're scratching your face. Yo,
Yeah.
where are you? That's the body trying to activate it.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's what addiction is. This is why prescription drugs scare me. And look, dude, yes, we do need it. There's people that need it. There's responsibility though. Make sure I'm not trying to say don't take it.
Yeah.
Everyone needs it. There's a lot of
Just be aware.
Be aware. Make sure you're surrounded with love. You know what I mean? If Andre was next to me and he saw me popping, he pulled me to the side. I know he would. That's who you need to surround yourself with. Look at your inner circle. You know what I mean? But what I'm getting at is when you're born, Isaac, when everyone's born, we're all Ferraris. Did I talk about this last time?
No.
We're all Ferraris. Or at least I was a Ferrari. You were a Ferrari. Isaac was whatever. I'm like Oprah in here right now. Everything is just think of this. Think of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Better yet, all of our souls are beautiful.
Yeah.
Not everybody has the same car. Okay, I will say that. My car was a Ferrari. Your car was a Ferrari. Isaac, your car was a Ferrari. Okay?
Okay. Fair enough.
The best parts in the game is in a Ferrari. That's why it's worth $600,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Off the lot.
Right.
That's how much we got everything. All our shocks are working. Everything's working. Our engine's running. Everything.
Yeah.
What fucks up a Ferrari? Well, years of being on the road.
Mm-hmm.
What you put in the Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
Did you change the oil all the time? When you heard something rattle, did you fix it? It starts to break down. That's why the value goes down. When we get older, right? We're still a Ferrari, but now we got to maintain it.
Right.
And by the way, our Ferrari starts telling us, hey, man, your shoulder's not working.
Right.
All right? It's giving off a sign.
It's a check engine light.
It's a check engine light.
Yeah.
Now you go see someone to check the engine. Now they see the check in. Oh, they go, oh, yeah, you know what happens? Oh, it doesn't, when I was a kid, I used to be able to throw a baseball, but now it kind of hurts when I do this.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what? Try this prescription. That's not fixing it, man.
Right.
If you took a Ferrari into a mechanic goes, hey, man, when I bought this car and I made a right, it never made this clicking sound. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Well, let me check that part real quick. Oh, well, this is what you need. You need to do this. You need to do that. Blah, 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 and grease it up.
Right.
Back to normal, right? But if you went into that mechanic and went, hey, when I had this car and I made it right, it never made this click. He said, now it does. Oh, well, you know what? Put these earmuffs on. Do you hear it now? No, I don't hear it. You're good.
Yeah.
That's what prescription drugs are.
Yeah. I got some duct tape.
I got some duct tape. But see, the reason why I say earmuffs is because the sound's still there. But you can't hear it because you got the earmuffs on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what prescription drugs are. The pain's still there.
Yeah.
But you don't feel it.
Right.
Because someone just put earmuffs on.
Yeah.
You're not fixing it. Fix it, man. That's my scenario. That's why I'm scared. And I also have addiction in my family, so that's already there. I don't want it. Like it's scary, man. When he offered yesterday, I just said no. I can handle it, because when the pain's gone, that means it's healed.
Yeah.
But when the pain's there, guess what? It's not healed.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that was a long story, was it not, Isaac?
No, it's all right.
But we can animate it. It'll be cool.
Since the pandemic started, like we've watched probably every show known to man on TV, right?
Yes.
So, we watched my 600-pound life.
Oh yes,
right?
I saw that.
And so one episode, and there there was a lady on there who was taking 80 pills a day.
Whoa.
Damn.
I mean, it was like for diabetes, for high blood pressure, for low blood pressure, for you know what I mean? It was everything. And to your point, it was the earmuffs, right? Those were the earmuffs.
That's earmuffs.
When what she really needed was a diet and exercise plan.
100%. And they don't want to hear that.
Don't want to hear that.
They don't want to hear it.
And furthermore, people that are helping her don't really want to go there because it's too much work.
It's too much work. You're so right, man.
It's crazy.
That's all that is. Those are the earmuffs.
Yeah.
But my knee hurts.
Yeah.
The doctor doesn't go, that's because you have 400 pounds on it.
Right. Yeah.
You have 400 pounds on your knee, and your knee is saying, help.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Pain is saying help.
Help. Yes.
But I don't want to hear it say help. Well, then here, try this.
Yeah.
What happens is this poison goes to your knee and numbs it, and it won't tell you that you need help anymore.
Right.
And you can go back to eating French toast sticks. Those fucking things are delicious. Those things are delicious at 2 o'clock in the morning. You talk about an addiction.
You got to tell me.
I think you taught me about French toast sticks, bro. Bro.
Oh, my God.
I get it. So delicious.
Right.
Well, here's the thing. Andre likes French toast. I don't know what it is about the French, and I don't know what it is about the toast. But when they come together, it's an amazing treat.
It is.
And it's also a very delicious breakfast.
Yeah, I think it's
that you can eat for dinner.
I think it's the gluten.
That was so funny. What is it about gluten that is so delicious?
I don't know, but when you combine it with French, watch out.
When a doctor says to you, and God bless your heart if you're gluten free, right? Is that what it's called when I'm gluten free?
Yeah.
God bless your heart. I get it. You know, it's allergic, right? People are allergic to it.
Yeah.
God bless your heart. I feel sorry for you. But imagine a doctor saying you can't eat gluten. That's like literally saying you can't eat delicious.
Yeah. Why don't you stop breathing now?
Yeah. Too. Yeah. You want to just. Here's the thing. You're allergic to oxygen. What? Yeah. You might want to stop talking to me.
I know. I mean, there's so much under the gluten umbrella, right?
Yeah.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
Tortillas.
Tortillas.
Flour tortilla.
Cake.
Cake.
Bro, I am a cake fanatic.
What are those rolls called?
Oh, my God.
The Hawaiian.
Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah. No more.
No more. It's done. You can't. You're gluten.
Wow.
What can you eat when you're gluten? Well, I'll name off 4. You ready for this?
Yeah.
You can eat breath. You can eat your own breath. You can have a lemon. A fruit. Probably whatever fruit you want.
Yeah.
Well, these fruits are delicious. You can have avocado.
Yeah.
Which I still feel avocado falls in the vegetable side, but
whatever,
they want to put it in the. That's the thing with avocado and tomato.
Right?
I'm just
what is
yo, stop fucking with us, man. Tomato is not a fruit, and avocado is not a vegetable.
No.
Just flip the two.
If it doesn't remind me of sugar, it's not a fruit,
bro. If it's not sweet, better yet, if I don't say, "Hey, we need to add something to this," am I right? Yeah. If I have to go, hey, we should add some sugar to this, that's not a fruit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fruit is never supposed to taste bland and salty.
No.
Sorry, man. I mean, I like avocado. It's the healthy fat.
I like avocado.
I like avocado, but I need to add that to something. Or, which I like to do, is the Filipino secret, and you're going to like it because you're black.
Okay.
Condensed milk.
Love condensed milk.
I know you do. I know you do. That's what the poor.
Yeah,
that's the poor man's candy.
It's very close to powdered milk.
It's very close,
which the government gave
which
you.
is the government milk. But condensed milk, poor people usually have cans of those in their pantry. Boom,
stocked
Eagle
up.
Brand. Don't even show any other brand. But that bullshit with the whatever that what is that? A sheep or whatever the fuck that thing is? It's like a
black and white. What the?
No, black and white. Fuck that.
I've never seen that ever.
Eagle brand. That's the one we always
I think
had.
we
Which
had
one did
Carnation.
you have? Oh yeah, Carnation. Yeah, Carnation was a little bit for the rich. Borden's Eagle brand.
Yep.
And you know what we used to do to crack it open? Oh my God, you're gonna love this.
What's that?
So you know it's like a little triangle.
Yes.
It's a triangle.
And you pop it
and
over.
you pop one side, and then your mom says, "Pop the other."
You have to pop the other, or it won't pour.
Or it won't pour. And your mom would look at you. If you only popped one side, your mom would just look at you. What are you doing? It's not coming up. Pop the other side. What's the name of that thing?
That is some ghetto shit.
It's called a church key can.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it says, I think.
I've never known
That's
what
it's called. That ghetto ass. And we didn't have the good one with the thick handle. We had that. We had the one that looked like it came off a license plate.
It looks like military issue.
Military. That shit was. You're stupid. That's the one they gave you when you joined the military. They gave you that and dog tags, bro.
Yep,
bro.
That was man.
That is poor people's shit right
For
there.
Real.
That can opener.
Yep.
And that Borden's condensed milk. Dude, let me tell you, man, poor people food is always the most delicious.
Right.
Get some avocados. Can I get my camera? Get some avocados. Slice them up. Put it on a plate. Get your Borden's condensed milk, put with 2 triangles on top, on the whole on the top part of the can, and gently glaze the avocado with it. What? Just glaze the I'm telling you, Andre,
oh my God,
do it
man.
Tonight.
Really? You
will eat probably 10 avocados tonight.
What?
It's so damn good. And don't smother it with condensed milk like this one's gonna. Just drizzle it. Just give it enough of that sweet that it really deserves. I'm telling you, man, that is a Filipino dish.
What?
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you.
I'm surprised
that's Filipino cereal, bro.
I haven't been introduced to this yet.
That's Filipino cereal.
I have to have a conversation.
You put that in a bowl, get some condensed milk. Shit.
Damn.
Put a little ice cold evaporated milk. Oof. That's Filipino ice cream, my guy.
I gotta have that. I gotta try
It's delicious. I'm telling you, man.
It's crazy.
Yep, it is crazy. Try it tonight, you guys. Better yet, just cut the avocado in half, take the seed out, and put a little condensed milk in the middle.
Like a little bowl?
Yeah, like a bowl, and just scoop it out yourself.
What?
But that's a great picture, Isaac. That's what mine always looked like right there, the one on the plate. That's how I would make it.
This is a life hack,
dude.
right
I would clean this up, bro. What was it called? Borden's Eagle brand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the can right there, bro.
Gotta try it, man.
Gotta try it.
I just got into avocados recently, man. Over the last, obviously, I'm vegetarian.
Yeah.
Over the past 3 years.
It's
4
crazy
years.
to even hear that.
I know, man.
You were such a meat eater.
I was, and it was so bad for me too.
Has your congestion subsided? Is that the right word, Isaac?
Yeah, it was great. That was pretty nice how you put that together.
Yeah.
It has.
Because you used to be real snotty.
Yeah.
You were a very phlegm guy.
Yeah.
Every time I would talk to Andre, it always followed up with a cough. If I made Andre laugh, it would be a cough laugh.
Yes.
And that has to do with meat.
That is
a very red meat kind of guy.
A lot of activities that I've recently cut out.
Yeah. You still smoke, though.
No, I don't.
You're a liar.
No, I don't.
You're a liar.
I do not.
Andre, you've told me you stopped smoking so many times, and I'll catch your fucking ass on the balcony. You know, I've driven past your house and saw you smoking on the balcony one time.
How recent?
Yesterday.
That's a
lie. But have you honestly stopped smoking?
And I have, and I don't drink as much alcohol either. So it's like
yeah. But when you do,
woo,
man,
get busy, baby.
I know we live in a time
if we're gonna do it
big.
I mean, but that's the thing is that when I do it, and
then you do it real big. And I'm not even joking, you guys.
That sounds like judgment, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay, we live in a time where everyone's sensitive, and it's hard to talk about race. I love it. I made a living off of it, but I love pointing out the general stuff.
Yeah.
The stereotypes.
Sure.
Your drink of choice is what?
Now?
No, but when you used to get drunk, when you and I would sip a little.
I would drink Hennessy.
And there's the stereotype. Now listen, Filipinos like Jameson. There's the stereotype. Yeah. Okay? That's what we do. Yes, that is a general thing.
Can I say something really quick?
Yes, please.
Why do I find it odd that Filipinos like Irish whiskey, but I don't find it odd that black people like French cognac?
Isn't that weird? What is that?
I don't know.
It has to go back to when whoever colonized us.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
You know, or how good the French people were to black people. Weren't they a little bit better? No, I'm not even joking.
I have no idea.
No, I'm not even joking. And
I don't
this
know.
Is just me. This is just me, like,
I have
generally thinking. But every time I watched history on, slavery or whatever, I always felt like the French were the ones to bring in and teach, and like they always went abroad, and there was always.
That's possible.
I don't know. That's just me, and that's me being ignorant. By the way, I'm not throwing some shit out.
No. There may be some truth to that.
No, really.
Like as far as
because if you go to Louisiana, it's very French.
For sure.
It's very French.
For sure. But I'm thinking,
and the black community there is very French driven.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm thinking also the war, like military.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but why is Jameson such a, maybe it had something to do with the war too. Maybe in World War II when the soldiers were in the Philippines, they brought over tons of liquor and the choice was maybe Jameson. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's got to be a connection. There's got to be a reason why it's part of our
makeup.
Yeah. And there's a reason why it's our stereotype. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us do it.
Right.
I can bring Jameson to any Filipino uncle. When he opens it for a gift, he's like, oh my God, thank you. It's exactly what I wanted. Wow, I just ran out. Thank you so much, Joseph. Wow, this is the Costco version of one. Wow. I didn't know they make it this big. I would have always buy this one. Why do I keep buying the small one?
I will say this. I went to a Filipino gathering some years ago and
killing that Jameson.
And surprisingly, they had a bottle of Hennessy on the table.
Well, yeah, but Filipinos and black people are the same people.
But here's the thing: they knew how bad I wanted.
Oh, so bad.
They made me, but here's what they made me do.
What?
They were like, first you have to eat this goat.
You're a fucking liar. They did not threaten you to eat goat to drink Hennessy, man. I
swear to God, they made me
Trey,
eat goat.
You are lying right now.
God. And 5 minutes later, I was like, can I get that?
You ate the goat? I did. Yo, why do Filipinos love goat so much? I just started wearing crew necks.
Yeah.
But I finally found a brand that's a little bit low.
I didn't even notice that.
I just started, and I don't wear them too often.
Right.
I'll always wear a V-neck. But I want you to know, when I was a kid, what I do is on my crew necks, I would put this index finger right here. I'm PTSD to the fullest. And I would stretch it down past my belly button. Because I couldn't let anything. That's why I don't wear gold chain. Now that I'm talking about it, I'm freaking out right now. But I would stretch it down to my belly button, and all my shirts look like V-necks.
Right.
And my mom would always go, oh, is it the goat? Was it the goat? Like, she'd fuck with me. And I would cry. Because my uncle, my Chonardin, Mona's dad, are you listening to this, Isaac?
Yep.
Because I lived in the Philippines for 6 years, right? So from, I think I was 5 to like 11. Fucking, I told you the story, didn't I? And Mona had I think it was Mona or one of the girls, and they brought a goat to the house.
Yeah.
Cute fucking. Now, when you're in the Philippines, when you buy a goat, that's party about to go down. We're celebrating life.
Right.
Got a goat. Brought the goat. He went and got the goat at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Of course, all the kids wake up and see this cute little goat running around. Yeah. Now we're chasing the goat. We're playing with the goat. Yeah. We're feeding the goat.
Like
I'm hugging the goat.
Yeah.
I'm kissing the goat.
Yeah.
It's the cutest fucking goat. Until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're all gathered around, and my uncle ties up all its legs, or the 2 hind legs, and starts hoisting it up on the backyard tree.
This is the same goat you were playing with.
Same goat we played with all night. I'm about to cry right now. Ugh. And all of us, Mona and I must have been about 6 or 7. And, we played with that goat all night. Ugh. He put a big pan underneath the head, right? I remember this big ass pan he put underneath it. And then the guy started sharpening the knife. And then he slit that damn goat's throat right on the jugular and let it bleed out.
Wow.
And I screamed and I fucking cried. I was in that room. I was so mad. I was so fucking mad. I was crying the whole night. And then I couldn't let anyone touch my neck. Yeah. And then for years, like right now, I'm really doing this for real.
Right.
But like just talking about it. And I would just, for years, this is me.
Wow.
And I could never wear crew necks. And when I did, I'd always do this.
Yeah.
I would always end up like this. And then V-necks came out and I couldn't stop buying and like to this day, I still wear V-necks. But I finally found a brand where I can wear a crew neck. Yeah. And it's a little bit low and whatever. But yeah, man, that shit fucked me up.
That's crazy.
What it is about Filipinos and goats.
I don't know, man. Because every time I see a goat, it's so close to a dog to me that I don't understand.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Do that dumb old cow. Do it to that. Cow looks like it wants it. Like, when you look at a cow eat grass, it just looks like it say, "Hey man, slit my throat." I've been laying in my own shit. Can I get my camera? Just slit my throat. I've been laying in my shit for the past 2 days. Kill me. But a goat looks so much fun. You know what when you see a goat, you know what the goat does? Hey, stretch. You ever do a goat yoga? Get in like some stretch position. I'll balance on your shoulder. It's like a team. I'm your friend. Look at my eyes. They're not even real.
They do look playful.
They do.
Their
Look at my
eyes do not
pupils.
look real. What is that?
I don't know. It's demonic. Maybe we should slit their throat. Demon ass eyes. See, so that's why, man, like stereotypes, I don't know, man. It's the way you use it and it's the way you say it.
It is, for sure. It is the way you
Not
use
everyone's a racist, man.
Yeah.
You should be able to see.
But again,
that's the good thing about the dozens, bro. When you're broke as shit and you don't have a ball to play with and you're broke as fuck, you know what we do? We cut each other down.
Yep.
That's entertainment.
That was entertainment.
And you better be good at it.
Right.
Or you ain't playing no more.
That's for sure.
You better say the most hurtful fucking shit. That's how you win.
Yep.
Sometimes that type of behavior transitions into a real fight.
Yeah.
But does that mean it's real? Does that mean it's racist?
It's a different time, man.
It is a different time. Unfortunately, I don't want that to ever come between laughter and a good time.
For sure.
Because if you take that away from us, man, then we're not living.
Yeah.
Because, bruh, don't act like you don't watch SmackDown.
Yeah. I mean, it just...
No, I'm trying to point something out.
Okay.
Don't act like you don't watch SmackDown, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
With who does that? With when they go at it. The not WWC. I'm talking about freestyle rap.
Which one are you talking about?
Just write freestyle. I forget what they're called. What's
the rap
the name
battle?
Of it? Rap battle.
The Smack rap battles.
Yeah, so it's SmackDown.
No, well, it's called Smack.
Is it called Smack?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, man, you ain't got to correct me. There you go. Now, bruh.
Yeah.
Bro, you ever watch Hitman go up against... I don't want to say his name because I don't know him, but I've seen Hitman go in.
I watched all of them.
Yeah. Okay, now listen, bruh.
Yeah.
Listen. We don't have to play any of it. If you want to go look it up, look it up. But this is the ultimate form of Yo Mama. Mm-hmm. This is the ultimate form of broke people playing a game.
Yeah.
And I'm a beat you up with words. We don't have to hit, but I'm gonna beat you up with words.
Yeah.
If you take away our freedom to do this, I don't want to live, bro.
Yeah.
Because they are saying some shit.
But there's a. Can I say something?
Oh my God, yes, please.
There's a
Oh my God, yes, please elaborate.
Dick Cavett.
Go ahead, brother Andre.
There's a cultural understanding there.
Oh, I love that you said that.
And I'm not saying racial understanding. I'm saying a cultural understanding.
100%.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But I still don't want this taken away.
No. But when the problem comes in when somebody outside of your culture, who doesn't have that cultural understanding,
100%,
says things and uses stereotype, that's when it becomes a little.
Yes, but aren't we able to decipher or no?
If someone's inside your culture or not?
Yes, or
for sure.
No. What I'm saying is, like, okay, because now I'm not understanding because I've seen other ethnicities outside of this.
I'm saying culture. I'm not saying. I'm
not
saying ethnicity.
But so how do you know that person? This is a good little debate we're having.
Yeah.
How do you know if that person's not in that culture?
You know.
Oh, are you sure you know?
You know. It.
All right. Now, and you're right. You do know.
Yeah.
You do know because I do know.
Yeah.
I know when someone's laughing at you and laughing with me.
When you walk into a room as Jo Koy, there are certain things about you and the way you carry yourself. People understand where you are culturally. You feel?
Look at my motherfucking shoes.
You feel what I'm saying? And so there are things that people will understand your viewpoint on your perspective.
Yeah,
coming from that culture.
Yeah,
as opposed to somebody who walks in differently.
Yes,
you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah,
yeah.
Like someone that walks in and goes, hippity hop is my favorite.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. There's a cultural understanding.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Well, I also want to protect that very, I want to protect that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, you know, there's going to come a time. Look at that, man. 10 million views.
Yeah.
Is that right? Am I reading something wrong?
No.
Which one are you looking at?
That one. I think it says 10.6 million views between
10.6 million.
Oh, that's amazing to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's an art form, man.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there's gonna be a side that's gonna be like, well, if we can't, then we all can't. Get what I'm saying?
I do.
If we can't, then we all can't.
I do. And I
hate those people.
Well, and I think to your point, it's one of the reasons why that art form is not quote unquote mainstream.
Yeah.
Because of that. If we can't, then we all can't.
Yeah.
So you got to stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. You know what lane you're in.
That's so fucking funny. That was good.
You know. Hey man. You know.
That was so fucking funny. Yeah, man. So, but
it's a different time. It's a different time.
Yeah.
You know, when you're blessed to have all these beautiful tools and gifts that this generation has been blessed with, like I said, there comes responsibility, and like you said, that social responsibility of staying in your lane and knowing. Mm-hmm. It just sucks, man, because these tools that we have now can really, you can benefit or it can hurt.
Yeah.
And it's a scary time that we live in.
My hope is that, not to cut you off, but my hope is that it's a correction. And a lot of times what happens
like an auto reset
with a correction.
Is that what you're saying? Like we're resetting?
Yeah. And so sometimes you overcorrect to come back to a medium. Mm-hmm. Do you follow what I'm saying? Like sometimes if you got to get your son in order, right? Like sometimes you'll overcorrect.
Yeah.
And then you go, okay, that's a bit much. That's harsh.
Yeah.
Then you go back in.
Oh, I get, okay.
And then you go back in and you go, Look, man.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Look, man, I'm not trying to punish you forever. I just want you to be responsible.
So what you're saying is you're allowing the overcorrectness to understand where we need to be? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You understand that we're overcorrecting.
Sure.
And then eventually
that's my hope.
Everyone will come together and figure out where it is safe to be in the middle.
That's my hope, yeah.
Because right now the middle that we're in is not right.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be wrong to be right, bro.
And sometimes you need that. You need that overcorrection. Like you need that you have to butt heads.
Yeah.
To make it to make some sense of it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But you also need someone to understand that they're not right. And that's what sucks.
That's what sucks.
That's what really sucks.
Yeah. I heard somebody say last night, and it made a lot of sense to me, is that we've lost the art of healthy discourse, which means like of just able to I express my opinion, you express your opinion, we agree to disagree. It has to be canceled. It has to be, if you don't agree with me, then if you don't feel this way, then you're absolutely wrong, and I don't want to fuck with you no more, and that's it. Instead of just being able to like,
you got to allow everything to be on the plate.
Yes. Yeah. How else do you
can't have two plates?
How else do
Let's put everything on one plate.
How else do you move forward?
You can't move forward if you can't hear the other person. If you can't hear the other person, then you're gonna just stay in one spot. Yeah. You're gonna be in your box forever.
Yeah. Sure.
I want to get out of the box.
Yeah. I think we all do.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that we all do.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We'll get out.
For sure.
That was fun.
Yeah, man. It was good.
We always have a good conversation.
Yeah.
Like I said, you guys, there's a time where responsibility has to set in and someone has to take it, right?
Yeah.
Someone. It's called being an adult, right?
Sure.
Dude, just be responsible. Understand these kids are moving faster, a lot faster than where we were. Way faster. Yeah. And they got the tools and the necessities that we never thought. We could only dream to have what they have.
Yeah.
And they got it. Now it's your responsibility to guide them correctly.
Yes. And that doesn't mean handcuff them.
Don't handcuff them.
Yeah.
Just understand that there's a responsibility with what they have. And it's up to you as the parent. That was a long way to get here.
Yeah.
But I hope I made sense. Right?
Yeah. We got there.
Come on. We got this, you guys. Let's get that. What is it? The discourse? Say that thing to me again.
Healthy discourse.
Let's have healthy discourse. Let's agree to disagree. But let's not hate each other when we find that out.
Right.
We can still live together. All right, man. I'm gonna give my partner in crime here, Andre, a shot of Hennessy, and he's gonna get me a shot of Jameson. Then we're gonna look at her ankles swell up. Because we're old. And that's what happens when alcohol hits our body. Would you agree?
I would agree.
I love you.
I love you, bro.
All right, you guys. That's the Koi Pond. We'll see you next week.